I am filming sort of at night-ish because I didn't plan my weekend very well, and I'm in a different location because Clara's a slob and her stuff is all over the place.
Hey, whoa! Watch yourself. I know where you sleep.
Hey BookTube, it's me, Kim from Middle of the Bookmarch, and today's video is kind of a discussion, chatty video. I'm all discombobulated here because this sweater is way too big for me, but it's super warm and cozy, so I'm gonna look weird, but whatever. So what I wanted to talk to you about is the things that I learned in February after taking my February sabbatical from BookTube. And I just wanted to talk to you about that. I thought, came to some conclusions and did a few things differently. So let's talk about it. I took a break from February. I took a break in February from BookTube. And it wasn't because of BookTube. It was basically because of life. Life was overwhelming. And most of it was for good reasons. I had some major job upheaval in the last few months. And in the last year, I'm on my third job. Third or fourth. But it's a very positive development for me. So, but February was really chaotic. And I just felt exhausted and drained and stressed. And I wanted to just take a break from trying to seem more put together than I was, trying to seem in a better mood than I was. And I knew that that would come out on video. So I thought, this is a really good time for me to take a little bit of a break, to catch my breath, take a breather, and then we'll go from there. And so now after February, I am back. Things are settling down. Life is getting slower again. And that's one of the things I really did learn, and not for the first time, but it was confirmed for me, is I really like a quiet, slow life. And it could be just my age, it could be just the stage of life that I'm in, but I'm a homebody. I like doing regular things with my family and my people, and just, being quiet and cozy, reading, watching movies with my daughter, playing with my granddaughter, just those types of things. And even that stuff got affected because my commute during my previous jobs was pretty long. So my time with my granddaughter was limited during the week. My time with my daughter was too. And weekends, I was always so stressed and tired. And it was tough. It was rough. But I took a break from BookTube and gathered my thoughts. And what did I learn in a bookish way? A lot, actually. Because my commute is now 10 minutes one way, I basically have given up audiobooks. And it's not because I don't like them. It's because my audiobook consumption was primarily in the car. And so with only a 10-minute drive one way, it would take me forever to finish an audiobook. So I haven't really listened to any for the whole month of February, pretty much. And even in January, towards the end of January, I was so stressed that I couldn't concentrate on many audiobooks. So as of today, I haven't listened to one in the past month and a half, I don't think. What has that done for me? What that's basically done for me is it's cut down my book consumption, and the numbers of books I'm finishing in any given month are much lower. And that's the other thing that I learned is I don't care about that. It's very tempting when you're creating book content to want to report that you've read so many books every month. And it's really tempting to kind of aspire to a quantity goal. But that's not the best kind of reading, because if you're reading for quantity, or if you're putting audiobooks at 3 times speed, is that really consuming a book for pleasure, or is it just saying I read that one and checking it off of a quantity list? So 6 books in a month, and 2 of them were graphic novels, is good. I'm good with that. And I really enjoyed my reading time. I enjoyed those reading experiences. Even if I didn't love the book, I did enjoy my time. So I'm going to quickly go through what I finished in February. I've already talked about these books, but I finished A Frozen River by Ariel Lawhon. This I read with my book group, The Critical Chicks, and we really enjoyed this. I really did love this book about a 18th century midwife in Maine. That was very good. I do recommend that one if you like historical fiction. I finished A Crack in the Wall by Claudia Pinheiro, translated by Miranda France. This was, I think, the least successful of the Pinheiro Project books. Kind of a weird main character and a crime that is kind of put into the background. Didn't love that one. Really enjoyed Embroideries by Marjane Satrapi. She wrote Persepolis, and if you've read that one, I think you'll really like this one as well. I like this one more than Persepolis. And small graphic memoir, really good. Really enjoyed that one. Here's the other graphic memoir, Blankets by Craig Thompson. This is a super long, heavy graphic memoir. Not so successful for me, and I have reviewed this already, and you basically know why, but yeah, and it's way too heavy to hold up. Finished Fire in the City, Savonarola and the Struggle for the Soul of Renaissance Florence by Laura Martinez. I read this with Joe Smith, and this was good. Lots of research went into this very small historical biography of Savonarola, and Joe and I read this in order to prep for our rereading of Romola this year. And then the last book I finished in February was The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. It was good. It kept my interest, but I'm not the biggest fan of Colson Whitehead. I don't think he's a poor writer. I didn't like how he put this one together, but I also read The Nickel Boys. Then I didn't love that one either. So I do have a few of his other books. I'm going to try one more and see how I do with some other Colson Whitehead. So those are the 6 books I finished in February, and it's a pretty good variety. It's a pretty good, I don't know, choice of books. And 3 of them were books that I picked for myself to read, and the other 3 were either reading group books or book group books. And I think they were all really good experiences. Now, I still have 2 books that are ongoing, that have been ongoing since the beginning of February. And let me just show you those. Of course, Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. This particular translation is translated from the French by Norman Denny. And this is another Critical Chicks big giant classic selections of our splinter group that we're reading. So currently into the middle of that one. King Alive by Jonathan Eig, I believe that's his pronunciation. This is a biography of Martin Luther King Jr., and I am slowly but surely making my way through this book. This is one of the ones that, because it's my own personal choice, it got put on the back burner a little bit, but it's definitely a very good book, well written, well researched, very readable, so I'm enjoying that one. So I have another one I just started yesterday. This is The Collective Regrets of Clover by Mickey Brammer. This is her debut novel, and Clover is a death doula. So just started this one, and I was kind of hooked from the first chapter, so I'm really looking forward to continuing with this one. And a book that I'm going to start early next week or this weekend is our last Pinheiro book for the Pinheiro Project. It makes me sad and very happy all at the same time, because this was a spectacular group read experience. But we're going to finish up with A Little Luck, translated by Frances Riddle. And yes, Frances Riddle. So this will be, I'll be starting this next week. So I have four books about to be currently reading, and I don't know what else I'm going to read for March. I don't care. It doesn't matter, because these reading experiences, I can already tell, are extremely positive, and I'm really going to enjoy those, that time that I spend with those books. And I think that's what I've confirmed for myself by taking a booktube break in February, is my reading pace has slowed way down, but I'm enjoying the books a little more. And I think it's because I'm spending more time with them. I'm reading them more carefully, more slowly, and I'm paying more attention to the physical books that I'm pulling off my shelves rather than audiobooks. I do buy ebooks, and in a future video not too far away, I will probably do a Kindle book haul, what I've been buying for my e-reader. But I'm just enjoying picking up a physical book and turning the pages and, you know, bending it back a little bit, finding a good bookmark that I want to use. The artwork or the cover of the books, I'm really enjoying that. And it's almost like that tactile experience I don't get with an audiobook or an ebook. So I have plenty of books in my own home to shop from. I have plenty of shelves to shop from. And it's just been fun. It's been relaxing and slow. And I think for me, more immersive in the books that I am reading. I really did. It also, February confirmed for me that I made a really good choice in taking a break because I needed it. I needed some time. And even though BookTube is really fun and reading is really fun, let's face it, as a creator, you have some deadlines. I have some deadlines during the week. So if I plan well, I will film my Sunday video on Saturday morning, and then I will take some more time over the weekend to film my midweek video so that I can have the entire week without trying to find a time to film, because I work so I don't have daylight hours during the week. But that's if I plan well. And if I don't, then I'm usually kind of rushing to figure out when can I film another video for my Wednesday posting. And that's on me. That's my scheduling snafus or my lack of planning. But taking the break took away the thought that and the energy, the mental energy I had to devote to figuring out when and how and what and all of the things that go into posting a video. But now I'm kind of back in the swing. I've got plenty of ideas. I know what I need to do to plan better and to get stuff out so I'm not placing somewhat of a burden on myself to get a certain number of videos out. And I'm getting back into the fun of it because ultimately it needs to be fun, right? So I think that's it. Those are the things that I either learned or that were confirmed for me in the month of February where I took a break. And I'd love to know what your thoughts are. I'd love to know what your thoughts are about any of the books I showed you or any things that I said. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.